let us speak. I try to enable and I'm looking into the. Can we do the VLIT on my personal laptop? You can do anywhere. So this is from Vipin Kumar. You can download that. Always laptop or system is good to join this VLIT mode, because when we try to explain tools, you can also parallelly install those tools if possible, and you can do that. From mobile, accessing the labs, implementing the tools are very difficult. So that I always recommend to please do use if possible, if you can use only the systems. VLabs login is showing some error. Service and the server is temporarily unable. So we look into that, why this is enabled. Maybe they are updating some labs, refreshing that. So I'll look into that and come back. Then regarding patching and scripts, you mentioned Dr. Sashibhushan. So I would like to enable Dr. Sashibhushan's voice. So what exactly the question, if you wanted to speak, or otherwise you can type. Sashi. I'm not able. Dr. Sashibhushan ji. Naresh, please enable Dr. Sashibhushan's voice. I am not able to enable. Naresh.
Enabled, sir. Now Shashibhushan sir can speak.
No, it's still showing here. It's his voice is not there. It's showing is.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sashibhushan ji. Please.
Actually, I wanted to access that e-learning site. It is asking for login and password, which I have not got. So, any help regarding that?
Sure, definitely we'll get that, sir. What is that email ID you just share in Mr. Naresh? You have a Naresh WhatsApp number, no?
Yes, sir.
For him personally, you can share your mail ID, official mail ID and Gmail ID. If official mail ID is not, you didn't get it, let us know, because we send to official mail ID, and some people are using common email ID.
Okay.
That is where maybe I don't know, some error would be coming. Or otherwise, definitely you share the Gmail ID also. Both we will try to enable so that you can access these things.
I'm using my official ID, sir, but it is asking for the password, which I don't have actually. So I will share that.
No. Then simple thing. If we have, just reset the password, change the password, you will get a password again, mail.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You go to that website and simply change the password or reset the forgot password, so that they will ask some kind of things, and once you have given, you will get a password link to set again your password.
All right, sir. Thank you so much. And VLabs login at present it is not working, as you said. You'll look at it.
Yeah. So see, with VLabs, which basically we try to explain, most of the labs can do by yourself at your system itself if your system supports. So if your system is not supporting, somebody doesn't have a kind of a laptop or system at a home and all, So for them, they can access directly, because when you do by yourself, you can build a lot of confidence. That's what we are expecting.
I think I'll be able to do it, sir. That error message, if it goes, I can be able to do it.
Yeah.
I hope so.
See, even I'm saying that there is no requirement. Only the few labs only you required for the V labs. Otherwise, most of the labs, like an understanding TCP/IP protocols and everything, can be done from your side itself,
Okay,
your
sir.
system itself.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Then let me look about all other questions. Can we get this classes record so that later on can make? See, already Siljo VK, see, you asking this question, can we get these classes? See, not only these classes, whatever that happened in the previous classes, most of the classes are available already in e-learning. You can go through that whenever the time is there. But I am requesting that be there and you can always interact with us. That is where that we are looking into that. And as I told in the initial day, initially about that, there is a 10 to 20% marks for attendance also there. So please be there available in the VLT mode. Of course, if why we are giving these facilities, videos, and these things, we know that you are all already the level which you can do by yourself itself. It's like only the interface to give you all of you to that you can do by your help, and you can build your confidence to get this one. Otherwise, you will get that the lectures which are already given in the first training, second training, and these trainings also will upload it, because we are changing some of the experts, like we are introducing NIC people in this training. So that NIC people or somebody who has done in last time is S2QC people, all lectures variety would be there. Wherever you feel good, then you can access it. So that when you have 2 or 3 videos for one topic, so you can learn a lot if you go through that. Venkatram Sharma is mailed that is shown is invalid through I am attending this course. I didn't get any this invalid. What is that it is showing? Is it for that Dinesh Kumar again asking about the DDF briefly in CI trade. See, sir, basically the confidentiality is what exactly? Confidentiality, when we build it, somebody, if you look into that the slide again, back to, if you look about this slide, the confidentiality means what? Anything, if you want to make any document or any system as much as confidential, means that disclosure of that system, disclosure of that document, disclosure of that should be avoided. Am I right? So as much as you are controlling the disclosure, you are increasing the confidentiality. So when you are thinking about the confidentiality, you have to reduce as much as disclosure. How do we do reduce and all? So basically, this is the DAT, right? Actually, instead of DAD, right? The confidentiality is always related to disclosure. When it is coming to the integrity is what? If any document, anything you are forwarding a document, in between somebody is altering some data and forwarding to others before reaching to the destination, that could be against to the integrity. Am I right? So that when you want to increase the integrity, you should control the alteration things as much as in your control. So it's like an inversely proportional to alteration. Availability means if somebody is trying to destruct your systems, still that system is available. That's the example of ATM. Suppose, think about that, there are no ATMs in this world, that no ATM concept. Then the olden days, you go to the before 80s. So what is that? Anything you want to take money, you have to go to the bank or take it out and simply go to the post office and money transfer you have to do it. Now, once the ATMs are introduced, even the bank network down, you can take still cash 24/7 in any other bank. Of course, based on bank, depend on bank, you can take my amount of 10,000 rupees and all. Okay. So even the bank, one particular bank network is down itself, you can take another bank, and that would be the uploaded automatically. The entire transaction is perfectly completed, even the updated within the minutes. Okay, now that all gone. Now it's came the apps. There is nothing is required. It's simply transfer. You can transfer no way to bank related things. Also, bank network is also not required. ATM is also not required. Any minute, any seconds of this entire world, you can transfer the money. Am I right? Wherever is there to mobile also. This is what availability. So when you are looking about your critical services should be available continuously, you should avoid as many as destructive things done by somebody. So as we discussed initially, one is defend mode, another is the proactive mode, where you are looking about the exploiting things also. So understand yourself, understand your enemy, what the enemy will do before itself you think, and try to defend it. So that is where you can stop this destruction.